Hello friends, I am Bina Salunkhe from Sundarbai Marathi Vidyalay, Kharadi, Pune. I welcome all of you in this grammar session. Today we are going to learn pronoun. So let's get started towards second part of speech, pronoun. Pronoun is a word that is used instead of a noun. A pronoun means for a noun. For example, Ram is absent because he is ill. Here we may say Ram is absent because Ram is ill, but it is better to avoid the repetition of the noun Ram, and we say Ram is absent because he is ill. Here a word that is thus used here the pronoun I and we, which denote the person or persons speaking, are said to be personal pronoun of the first person. The pronoun you, which denotes the person or persons spoken to, is said to be a personal pronoun of the second person. You is both used in singular as well as plural. The pronouns he, she, and they, which denote the person or the person spoken of, are said to be personal pronouns of the third person. Here although it denotes the thing spoken of, is also called a personal pronoun of the third person. That is, it is also a third person pronoun. Okay, so we can say that while taking the examples of this personal pronoun, just I am giving you in the sentence formation. I am young, we are young, you are young, they are young, he is young, she is young, it is young. So all these I, we, you, he, she, it, they are personal pronoun. Let's go towards the second type of pronoun, that is reflexive and empathetic pronoun. When the action done by the subject turns back or reflects upon the subject. When self is added to my, your, him, her, it, and selves to our, your, them, we get what are called compound personal pronouns. They are also called reflexive pronouns because they reflects the action upon the subject or turns the action upon the subject. Let's study some examples. These are the examples. I hurt myself. We will hurt ourselves. You hurt yourself. You will hurt yourselves. He hurt himself. She hurt herself. The horse hurt itself. So all these, myself, ourselves, yourself, yourselves, himself, herself, itself, all these are examples of reflexive pronoun. It will be noticed that each of these reflexive pronouns is used as the object of a verb and refers to the same person or thing as that denoted by the subject of the verb. So these are the reflexive pronouns. These reflexive pronouns also can used as a emphatic pronouns also. Let's go towards third type of pronoun, that is demonstrative pronoun. The pronoun which point out the objects to which they refer are called demonstrative pronoun. This, that, etc. are adjectives. When they used with nouns, they are called demonstrative pronouns. For example, this book is mine. That pen is yours. These books are mine. Those pen are yours. Here this, that, these, those are demonstrative pronoun. This refers to what is close at hand and nearest to the thought or person of the speaker. That refers to what is over there, farther away and more remote. This is better than that. Students, that with its plural those is used to avoid the repetition of a preceding noun. For example, the rivers of America are larger than those of Europe. So here those pronoun is used for the rivers of Europe. Okay, so when two things which have been already mentioned are referred to, this refers to the thing last mentioned, that to the thing first mentioned. So this, that, these, those are the demonstrative pronoun. The fourth type is indefinite pronoun. The pronoun which refer to person or things in a general way and do not refer to any person or thing in particular. For example, one hardly knows what to do. Here, one person is taken in consider, but we cannot say who is one, that we cannot say about that particular person. We used here pronoun one in general way. Okay. So the second example, all were drowned. Here all is indefinite pronoun. Some are born great. Here some is the pronoun used for some people who born great. So this some pronoun is used in a general way. The next example is few escaped unhurt. Here we cannot say that particular who are the people who escaped unhurt. They are few, but we cannot tell particular things about them. So this one, all, some, few, this pronoun tells us that these are the indefinite pronoun. The fifth type is distributive pronoun. Each, either, neither are called distributive pronoun because they refer to persons one at a time. For example, each of the boys gets a prize. Either of you can go. Neither of accusations is true. So here, each, either, neither are distributive pronoun. Each, either, neither are called distributive pronouns because they refer to person or things one at a time. For this reason, they are always singular and such followed by the verb in the singular. The sixth type is relative pronoun. Relative pronoun refers or relates to some noun going before in the sentence. For example, in first sentence, I met Hari who had just returned. Here, who is relative pronoun which refer to Hari. In the second sentence, I have found the pen which I lost. Here, which is relative pronoun which refers or relates to the pen which I have found. The last example, here is the book that you lent me. Here that relative pronoun refers to the book. Okay. So who, which, that, these are the relative pronoun. They relates to some noun going before in the sentence. The next one is interrogative pronoun. The pronoun which used to ask questions are called interrogative pronoun. For example, who is there? which is the house. What is the matter? In all these questions, who, which, what, these are the interrogative pronouns. Here are some examples of interrogative pronouns such as what, which, whom, who, and whose. These interrogative pronouns help us to ask the question. So friends, here are the pronouns and its different kinds or types. We studied it. So I hope you understand the pronouns. Thank you very much.